let's give this another try. Let me see here. Let's check and make sure it's coming up. Not really going to take any, just wanted to record it, to be honest. Let me take a look here. Inventory. Yes. It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. But I mean, this is Crowfall's. You know, you can't yell pay to win if there's a way to get whatever you can get in the store by hard work in the game. At least that's my opinion. I mean, yes, there's going to be some changes related to skills training and blah, blah, blah. Hey, that's for people smarter than me. I'm a crafter. I'm a gatherer. That's what I'm focusing on. And I tell you, there is a path. Yes, there is a path to creating land masses through hard work, buildings, hard work, all those things. So just real quick what I'm talking about. Stonemasonry, geomancy. I'm going to attempt to create one of these single parcels. Now, which one am I going to create? I don't know. We'll see. The Woodland Hills actually has more value. This one's like 25 bucks. So it's the same materials right now. I know it'll change in game. But if I'm going to craft something, why would I craft something worth $15 when I can craft something worth, $25? So here, let me check and make sure I'm coming up to record. Like I said, this is a lot of effort. I just want to record mulch. I want to record gravel. I want to record ore concentrate. I just want to grab each pieces, if I can, and then I'll put it together into one big piece. So, real quick, what I'm doing right now, I need to create earth. I need to create a lot of earth. To create earth, I need to create mulch. So right now, I'm going to turn all of these woods. See this? 10 premium wood creates 1 mulch. I need 10 mulch to create 1 earth. And I need 10 earth to create 1 plant. 1 parcel. So yes, it's a big giant kick to James's nuts from an inventory standpoint. So let's drop some potions. Let's create some mulch. Sure, why not? Thank God. Now, let me con. Yeah, I'm saying this. Thank God there is no current. What type of quality? You know what I mean? I'm not creating pips or something in mulch, right? It would suck to create that much mulch in extra steps, because mulch is a raw component. I don't think I can create blue. Speaking of that, what the hell? Let me pull in a little bit of green wood for later. So I'm just doing some volume. I'm just tracking. I'm just videotaping my stuff. Nothing going on here. Just creating some mulch. I want to bring in the green to see if I can actually mulch. Does mulch have quality? Right? If mulch has quality, I don't want to. If mulch has quality, then does parcels have quality? Right? As in, there we go. We've created 5 mulch, people. Woohoo! 95 more mulch to create. Make sure I'm keeping chat open. Luckily, I'm on my own AK. There's no way I'm going to sit around and create 100 mulch. Hopefully it stacks pretty good. I would have loved to do this whole thing and go from all raw materials all the way up to the parcels, but I'm going to create the mulch, then I'm going to go back in, create the gravel. I'm going to create, 3 pieces, 3 parts. Then it's at 95%. So see that? I want to say 95%. Hopefully I won't get blared or blickstevs. To blickstev, it's a verb now. To uncommonly fail when you have a high percentage of success. I'm claiming that now as a verb, as in to blickstev, for conjugation. So I got blicksteved means I failed, hypothetically, on a really high roll. So far, so good. I don't have a lot of extra. Hopefully, it's 95%. I'm going to have 5 failures statistically. I hope that's not the case. I really hope that's not the case. Because, I gathered, if you looked at my numbers, I think it was 224 oak trees got me all this oak. And considering I actually went to bed last night, got up this morning. I am looking forward to, I've got some time coming off. I'm going to actually take some time off from my work. And when I do, I'm thinking of doing a long stream. It's just hard. I know Blickstev and the team threw a little shade my way about my complaints about being killed. I don't mind being killed. I don't mind combat. It's just that I believe we're in an interesting part of the game for testing, right? If we don't catch certain things now, we could have problems downstream. And so either gatherers and crafters are creating value to the team by doing deep dive efforts, or we're not. But, don't expect us to paint a Picasso when we're under fire. Just doesn't make any sense. So, I understand where we want lots of combat training, and there's a lot of combat stuff going on. It's just it's not the end of the frickin' world to create a PvE sanctuary with rank 4 items on it. It's not the end of the game. It's not the end of testing. Just people just don't want to do it, I guess. Pretty gripping right now, testing wise. But hey, when was the last time you saw someone burn through 1,000 pieces of oak? For me, never. At all, ever. So those that are interested, real quick, here's what my spirit bank looks like. As you can see, I did pretty well gathering the 224 oak trees. So, not a shortage of good materials for other crafting efforts, right? Long term, there's going to be some value as guilds decide to, I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't know. I don't know how guilds are going to use EKs. To be honest, I've looked at EKs. I need 1 or 2 extra parcels to create some buildings on it, to throw a building large enough to have an NPC thrall on. And then I'm going to sell some crap. I think I'm going with Anhrez's Duber-Shakatorium, maybe. Duber-Shakarama. I just feel like optional mats is where I'm going to find a good niche for myself. I've got a lot of work I'm going to need to do to help support guilds. We all are. But on the journey to get 1,000 pieces of oak, look how much beeswax and look how much oak heartwoods I got, right? Now, those aren't necessarily specifically needed in guild materials. Well, okay, catapults. Yeah, everyone needs a few catapults or ballista. I agree. But I've got plenty to make plenty, right? I could make, I don't know, 5 or 6 catapults probably right now. I don't know. I'd have to look at the total count. So, I would have extra optional materials to put together a few interesting things if I wanted to. Let me see here. People are still... I'm kind of ditching my job at the moment. Taking some time off. Some PTO. You know, at that magical thing that if you don't use it, you lose it. You know, last year I lost way too much. So this year, Crowfall is a great... Hey, we're at 22. On our way to 100. Like I said, not an overly excited stream. I'm just going to do part 1 mulch, part 2, maybe I'll do ore concentrate. Part 3, I'll do gravel. God, right now, harvesting stone kind of sucks. The density, you know, to sit there and just grind. Is the math the same? I don't know. Am I going to need 225 10 nodes? I don't know. I've got quite a bit of 10 already in the bank. I started stockpiling last night. Hey, we're a quarter of the way there. 1/4. Yeah, so, I mean, of course, the statistics are different for all of the optional mats. So, well, the problem I have right now is stone gives me no optional mats. Let's talk that out. I've got nothing but time, right? So, soul gems I get from grinding through ore nodes, right? Can I just make a quick stop? I don't know if you guys can actually see the chat. So far, this last patch cycle, I have to say that the community is really stepping up as new people step in, and the amount of dickery and jackassery in response to, you know, floundering questions. I mean, think, you know, you're coming into Crowfall not sure what's going on. Hey, hi, Eaton. Sadly, I'm trying to, let me read, say, can you combine multiple people's parcel mats? Not sure what you mean by that. I am creating mulch. See mulch right here? I need 100 mulch to as part of the process to create a single 1x1 parcel. Now, if I had 4 other people making mulch, that would be awesome. But, you know, I'm just tracking my time and effort, what it would take for me to solo create something. Oh, yeah. Oh, you're absolutely. In-game, Eaton, you're absolutely right. This is not what it's going to be like in-game. I just haven't seen anybody actually step up and do the grind. So I'm actually tracking with math. How many trees do I need? How many ores? You know, what do I all need? And then what do I get by doing it? I mean, I've gotten a ridiculous amount of materials based on the grind just to get the 1,000, right? The 1,000 oak. So I just, part of my math is I like to keep track of what my drop rates are, what my, you know, all this stuff is. Yes, this will be much simpler when the guy who's awesome, Eaton, let's say, you're awesome at stonework, you're going to get so much more. You're gonna, you know, if you're the stone guy, you're going to be so much more efficient at making gravel than I am. Then why don't I make a little extra wood mulch and just say, hey, can I get some of your gravel? Because you're going to be creating, when each stone node that you pull through, you're going to pull so much more volume out. I think I averaged 6.8. Yeah, was it 6.8? Yeah, 6.8 white oak pieces per rank 5 oak tree so far. since I've been tracking, right?